Hi everyone, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got a great collection of cutting dies from our friends at Creative Expressions. These are designed by Jamie Rogers, and this is the In and Out collection, rectangles and ovals. They make amazing cutaway cards like this one my friend Debbie made. Look at that, isn't that cool? It has a window in it. I can't wait to show you what else she came up with, so come back and play with us. So this is a card that my friend Debbie made that gives you a really good idea about what these in and out cutting dies do. So you can see here she's got a card covered. This is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. It's covered with black glitter cardstock, which is just gorgeous. And then she also used some gold metallic paper that she backed with with black cardstock because it has a white background. It's not double-sided. And then she used the dies. I'm going to show you how she laid that out. And then they just sort of fold up so that this part right here is black cardstock and it exposes that black, and this one folds down. All right, so let's show you how that works. So we've got our dies already cut here. So this is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. She cut this paper exactly to the same size, but you could make it a little bit smaller. And then she marked the exact center right there, okay? And now we're going to take these dies and you place them right there. And then you place this die right there. And how you know you've got them in the right position is the top of each die is going to be even with that mark, and they're going to be even with each other. And they're going to be evenly spaced around here. So once you do that, you just take some low-tack tape. And she said you really want to tack them down. That is her big tip. Oops. Oh, I think I should use some wider tape. There we go. I think my pieces are just too dinky. She wasn't kidding. All right, there we go. Now we're going to take two smaller dies. Okay, so you can see here on this set, some are full rectangles and some are half rectangles. So we're using the half rectangles. And the reason we haven't glued this green paper to the card front is because we want, when we put this through the die cutting machine, then we're going to do our folding, and then we're going to glue it to the card front. I've just gone ahead and had her do the cutting part, so that would save us a step. All right, so once you get to this point on your uncut cardstock, now you're going to put this through your die cutting machine, all right? And now when you take these off, once again, you're going to have those folds. No surprise there, you saw those before. I really wanted you to see how you tape them on. There we go. All right, so now you'll notice too that when you aligned these with these, the bottom edges are right next to each other. That's very important. Okay, so this is double-sided paper, so when you fold it back, you get a kind of a lime green over this green. There we go. Isn't that cool? And now we can take our glue. If you're using, you can use glue to tack these down, or you could use double-sided tape, extra sticky tape. I would also encourage you to make your marks on your paper and just very lightly in pencil so that it can be erased. But it is really helpful. All right, and then you're going to glue this to your card front. Now, you can cover your card with another color paper, but I just wanted to show you kind of that contrast with the white. All right, see, isn't that cool? You get this really geometric look with that matting that takes place. It's very, very cool. So that's what Debbie did here. Same exact thing, same idea, same positioning. And then she took some thin line Dazzle stickers like this. They come in this great little pack of silver, white, black, and gold. She took the black thin line stickers, peeled those off, and just put them along the edges here. Very, very cool. And then on the inside here, she used, these are the We're Together Dazzle stickers in black. She did the Missing You right there on the center. Just a really clean and beautiful card. And once you learn how to position the dies, really easy too. All right, so let's show you another type of card. This one I showed you in the opening. Here we go, which is this fairy card, and that uses the circle set right here. And where have I got those? All right, so for these, Debbie used the half circles again. She also used one of the circles, ovals. She also used one of the ovals on the inside of the card. All right, so let's talk about what she used to make her card base. So Fairy Garden solid cardstock in this nice dark green color, right? And then she also used the coordinating 6x6 Fairy Garden. This is new from hot off the press. It is adorable, beautiful, beautiful garden papers. And then it's got these little hidden fairies, which are so adorable. And then she made this acetate window. So we've got a sheet of acetate here. Oop. All right, so let's tape this up and I'm going to show you how this works. So Debbie marked, once again, like the center of her card right here. And then what you're going to do is take, this is a 6x6 card, so it's 6 by 12 inches of cardstock scored and folded in half. And then we're going to mark the center here, so that 3-inch mark. Always get this ruler upside down. I guess clear rulers and I just don't get along. There we go. All right, so we're going to go to the 3-inch mark right there and the 3-inch mark right there. All right, so we're going to start by cutting this oval like this. We're going to play, oh, my tape. Extra sticky tape, super important when working with these dies. All right, so this part right here is going to make this part of that frame, okay? And then everything around that will just get cut away. So we're making sure that this first die is centered right there, and the second die, the bottom edges are all aligned. That's how you know everything is straight and ready to go there. There we go. Nope, mine's not straight. I'm just going to tape them down individually. Debbie was really good at taping them down together, and I think that's an advanced thing to do. So I'm going to tape mine down individually. All right, so we've got the top part of our oval cut through, and now we're going to take the inner part right there and tape that in place, and that's going to evacuate that whole oval right here. Okay. After that, we can also take our scissors, and we're going to take, you could use a paper cutter or cut this apart. And we're just going to cut this away right here to give it that really nice arch. Okay, there we go. So we've got that nice arch, but then also remember we're putting that right there. And then on the inside of the card, Debbie took another oval and just cut that from acetate, and then she used extra sticky tape to glue that in place, or to adhere that in place right there. And then you can make another oval just like you did on the front, okay, but it would be an oval all the way around, and that can be just glued right in place right there so you don't see this. It's like, it's not pretty, so we want to cover that up. There we go. Make sure that it looks good from this side. So you have a nice finished frame on the back. We've got our oval here, And then we decorate. That's the fun part, right? We've got our sweet little fairy garden chipboard pieces for the Make-A-Wish, and our little fairy here, and our little flowers and butterfly. And Debbie colored those with Tri-Blend markers from Spectrum Noir. The exact colors are listed on the supply list. And then we've got this never before seen sheets of the sweet little fairy dazzle stickers. We've got the fairy door here, and the other little fairies made of pink. So cute. And that is all assembled to make this adorable card. I just love how she did that. Okay, I've got one more for you using the ovals. And this one, oh, this one I did not put back together for the correct way to open it. There we go. There. Okay. So this one has this really cool flap right here. It's kind of a little pocket that is secured by these little foam tape pieces of art. And then this top part just lifts right out. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to show you how to put this one together too. And this one is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. Debbie used the At the Shore 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. And then some of the coordinating cardstock here for this part of the oval. And I wanted to show you here for this part, she used this beautiful little scene right here, was just cut using the oval, the full ovals. And then this paper right here was used to cover the card. So how we did this card is a traditional gatefold card right here where you're going to, this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And you can just use, for scoring, we love using our adorable scoreboard mini. And since the front of the card is 5 inches wide, we're going to score it at 2.5 inches here, and just turn, and 2.5 inches on the back. And then that just gets folded in, just like this. Okay, oops, this one has a little bit of an overlap. Okay, and then we're going to cover our flaps, just glue this paper on right here and right here. All right, so once we've got that done, just like this. Okay, now Debbie took one of these great little dies, which I have to find because I used it on the first one. Oh man, here we go. All right, that just gets put right here. So we've got the fold, okay? So we have the card top, we have the card bottom, and that just gets placed right there. We're gonna tape that down, okay, using that tape all the way around. Put this through your die cutting machine like that. Now, because this card is 5 inches wide, okay, you would have to open it and put it through like this. So it's actually 6 by 5. All right, so 6.5, wow, okay, back up. It's 6.5 inches by a 5 inch wide card. So this 6.5 inches isn't gonna go through your standard die cutting machine. That is a 6 inch wide platform. So what Debbie suggests doing, you take that and then you just fold this side over, and then you can just put like a scrap of cardstock in, and then you put it through like that, and then you're gonna have a little bit of a, impression there, but you could just cover that with cardstock on the inside. Okay, so that's how this works right here. That's what that's all about right there. And then she just took some of the sweet little cutouts, happy birthday here, to put those right there, and it's so cute. I love how she did that. It's a great closure. So you guys, great money saver on these cutting dies. As you can see, they're really versatile, they're fun to play with. No worries about how to use them, we've shown you. And there's also some great ideas on our Paper Wishes product page for these, so you can definitely check that out and get more inspiration. Just cleaning up my desk here, don't mind me. There we go. So definitely check this out, and if you're watching us on our webisode page, then just click below the video in the description box, and it'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page where you'll see the money saver on the right hand side of the screen. All the other products used are down below the video, And hey, subscribe. We do 4 to 5 of these videos a week, and we would hate for you to miss anything. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time.